Hey YouTube. Okay. I've been getting comments about the pay for owner operator. So that's what I'm going to talk about right now. Owner operator pay. Okay. As an owner operator, you get paid like pretty good. Really, really good. You can get paid 4 digits a load, easy. Me personally, I try to stay away from the heavier loads just because, I don't like messing around with them heels on them, with those heavy loads. But, I do find a lot of mid-range weighted loads for, decent amount of money on the mile. When you're owner operating, you're trying to stay anywhere no less than $1.50 a mile, no less than $1.50. I always shoot for like $2.10 a mile, just because I know that the fuel is going to eat up most of my profit, and that's the downfall. So watch the fuel consumption. Make sure that don't. At the beginning, I always just filled up. I always just did fill ups, and they always kept telling me, you're spending too much on fuel. And I'm like, well, what's the difference? I'm gonna use it on the next load anyway. Well, sometimes what happens is you're buying all the fuel on week 1, but you don't get paid for the load until week 2, especially if it's on weekends. So try to just get enough fuel to get you where you're trying to go, especially when you're almost there. If you need to get more fuel and you're almost there, don't get the fill up yet. Just get enough to squeak it through, and then when you get your next load, look and see where it falls. I know at our company, Sunday starts the week off when it comes to fuel. So if I got enough fuel for Saturday to get me through my day Saturday, I'll wait. That'll end my day, and I'll wait and fuel back up on Sunday. That way, I don't be sitting here grossing, $6,000, and I spent $1,600 on fuel. So I try to, because I'm, fueling too early for the next load. So I try to watch when and where I'm fueling. I'm partial to Loves. I know it costs more sometimes, but I just like I collect the points. I'm a point collector, so like I was telling, if y'all watched any of my other videos where I collect points with hotels, I'm the same way when it comes to my fuel. Now, don't get me wrong, if I go by a small mom and pop shop and that joker's like real cheap, I'm on it. Forget them points. But, if it's just a regular old day and I didn't really catch any deals, I'm going to just stick to my Loves, because at least at Loves, I'm collecting the points. I know a lot of people are more partial to TA, but I have an issue with TA because a lot of the TAs I go to, they always have those reserve parks, and I'm tired of paying the $15 and the $18 a day to park the truck, because they only have 20 parks that are free, and then the rest of them you gotta pay for. So I don't know, I'm steering clear from TA, but that's my personal preference. I just prefer to go to Loves. I like Pilots too. I'm just not sure. It's just, they don't give us enough back. Pilot doesn't give us enough back when it comes to our surcharge. So yeah, that's why I stay. I like Pilot too, but they only give us back 15 cents, whereas Loves gives us back. They can give us back up to 50 cents sometime off the gallon. So yeah, I always watch out for those. Our company, they send us a listing letting you know which Loves and TAs, all of them, Loves, TAs, Pilots, letting you know exactly how much they're going to give you back. And I've looked up a couple of times, and I've caught some really good ones, like, 60, 70 cents off a gallon. Yeah, and I was like, wait a minute, that's right down the street. And I go run over there right quick and, stockpile my showers and my drink refills, because a lot of time, you never know. Some days it's good, some days it's bad, and I just always want to be able to have something just in case, it goes bad for me. You know, I lose my purse. I ain't got no money. At least I can go get me a cup of coffee and take a shower until I, you know, get my card back or something like that. Anything can happen. So I just like to just keep stuff up, keep my points up. I just like doing everything at the same one. I actually ended up earning enough points where I got my own Rand McNally. I didn't even pay for it. I had enough points. I had enough points that I was able to get it for free. Now who knew? So, you know, I'm just real good with that, with the point collect. I like my points. So anytime I can get triple and quadruple points, I'm on it, you know. So, that's about it. Watch your fuel consumption. Watch how quickly you're driving. You know, try to keep it anywhere between 65. 65 is really, I notice when I drive at 65, I'm not expelling as much fuel. But my truck is not governed at all. So, you know, I go. And when I go, you might see my gas go right along with it. So, you know, sometimes it might be worth it if I'm on a crunch and I need to hurry and get down there. Then I shush on down there and, you know, take care of that. You know, and then, but most of the time I just drive 65, 67. I'm not really in no hurry. I give myself enough time as long as I can get my loads out and stuff like that. But yeah, watch your fuel consumption. Watch your you know, how much you're spending on fuel, how much fuel you're putting in, don't overfuel. And, you know, you have your other little expenses. I don't do a lot of the insurance. I do the ones I have to do. I don't carry any kind of medical insurance because I have it. You know, so all I do is just really pay my truck insurance, trailer insurance, stuff like that. I think the only thing that I think that out of my whole check, I think it's only like $900, you know, for truck fees, and then the rest of it's fuel. So I try to keep, you know, as much of it in my pocket as possible. If I can keep it like a 50-50 split, that'd be cool. But most of the time, it's more like a 75-25 split, you know, which I hear is about right. But yeah, I'm still working on the 50-50 split, and when I figure it out, I'll let y'all know. Okay, peace.